my name is Alec Holler. I'm the hurdle coach here at Edwardsville High School in Edwardsville, Illinois. And I've made a couple videos in the past on some great low impact hurdle drills you can do. And in this video, I'm going to explain how to do them and what to focus on. I have a whole video of those drills, which I'll leave in the description below. Four hurdles on the lowest notch, and this is translatable to any hurdler, whether that's a middle school girl or a 18-year-old boy, whatever, doesn't matter. Knee always staying higher than the foot, toe being up and out, and your heel being as close to the butt as possible. Okay, so we are pulling that trail leg up and over and holding it up and covering enough ground to get that land plus one to get to the next hurdle. So as you can see, you really have to work to push to get to that next hurdle, and that works that stride efficiency. This is also a great time to work our arm action, which we want bent elbows at all times. For our arms, we don't want our arms to ever cross the midline, so arms up and out, elbows bent. Bent lead knee straight down, trail leg up and over. You only get one step to get to the next hurdle. So those are our three walkovers, just with the lead leg, just with the trail leg, and then using both going over the middle. You do 3 reps of each of those things. The next drill we do is hurdle skip overs. We're going to simulate basically the same drills, but we're skipping now. This really helps hurdle steering, which is important. Basically, your body creating enough space between you and the hurdle to where you can create the right takeoff point. So you can kind of manipulate how far or short you skip going into the next hurdle. So the first skip over we do is just with the lead leg, and once again we're just leading with a bent knee and right back down. So you want to start skipping first, and we're still only taking one skip between each hurdle. Up and over, one skip. Up and over, one skip. And the focus on that is proper arm action, and we want to develop a rhythm. Between each hurdle we want a similar cadence, and it's the same thing with our skip overs. Now this is probably the hardest drill to get correct, and it's the trail leg skip overs. Now you have a little bit more movement going on, trying to get that lead leg past and skip and make it to the next hurdle. So I'm constantly telling my hurdlers, step past the hurdle, step past the hurdle, so you can simulate a proper trail leg. So once again, we're skipping into it, step past, so it's working all the same things as the walkovers with the trail leg. You still got to get the lead leg past the hurdle, and once again we're developing that rhythm and steering with the skipping motion. Alright, so now we're going to explain how we do our trail leg fence drills. So you want to make sure you're one notch lower than race height, so girls probably want to go lowest notch, or middle schoolers want to go lowest notch. For high school boys, we go third notch. Lead leg foot is completely past the hurdle. To do that, you want to make sure you back the hurdle up far enough away from the fence to where you can fit that whole foot in front of it. So I see hurdlers do this drill all the time, and again, it's just with the wrong focus. I see flat pull through, or even inverted pull through where the knee dips low. That's the opposite of what we want, because we want to have vertical force coming off the hurdle. So I always tell my hurdlers, I don't want to skim, I want to make sure that knee stays up and higher than the foot, so now when it comes back to the center, it is in that perfect knee up, toe up running form. So what I see a lot of is the opposite of that, and this is also leads to a safety issue where if your knee is down, your toe typically is going to be down, and that is going to lead to a lot of clipped hurdles. Another issue I see that I'm constantly telling my athletes is they go through too fast and it leads to improper form. So when they pull it through too fast, that can lead to a low knee. So again, we're still focusing on knee always higher than the foot. We want the toe up and out and the heel to the butt. And I like to go slow motion on these. I used to do them faster, and you can do them faster typically later in the season as they develop, but I like to really isolate the movement. And I want to rock back and reach with a straight trail leg. That gets my hips behind the hurdle, and my hips will come forward with my trail leg as I pull it through, once again simulating how it will be in a race. If I'm just keeping my hips stationary, I'm just kind of working circles, and I'm not actually training the hurdle motion that you would do in a race. So we do 8 reps of these, slow motion. I always say knee to the armpit, knee to the chest, back down. Rock back and reach as far as you can, and your knee will lead the way. I tell my hurdlers, imagine like you are kneeing someone in the chest, and then bring it to the center before you pull it back down. That trains your trail leg to stay up and not plop down after the hurdle, creating stride inefficiency. In conclusion, we have 4 hurdles set up on the track at 6 baby steps away, or 6 feet, and then on the fence we have probably 3 feet between the fence and the hurdle with our lead leg in front. 3 sets of 8 reps on this drill. We do 3 reps each on the walk and skip overs. So those are kind of the specifics that I look for when doing these low impact hurdle drills. If you want good examples of those drills, I have multiple videos that I will leave in the description below of hurdlers actually performing those drills. That does it for today's video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.